Hi everybody. So I want to talk to you today about swimming aids. It's something that we are asked a lot about, and obviously very relevant coming up to the summer months. So I just wanted to talk to you about a couple of things that you might want to consider bringing on holidays with you with your little one. The first would be what you all recognise from classes would be our woggle. So obviously our woggle is the swim aid that we use from when the babies are very little, because they're a very useful swim aid, and they give the children a lot of freedom, a lot of independence, and they're not a passive swim aid, so the children have to kind of work to be on them. They're great for getting body position, blah blah blah. There's a lot of reasons that we use these in classes, but obviously quite bulky to bring on holiday with you. So yeah, I would definitely say have one on holiday with you, but probably like me, I'm not going to pack one of these for my holidays. Well, hopefully, a lot of resorts will sell them, so I'll probably just pick one up for my littlest when we get on holidays. But yeah, definitely a firm favourite with us. The second one is another one that you'll recognise from classes if you're in one of our toddler classes, and that would be our swim fin. So we've got a nice red one here. This belongs to my daughter. So for the swim fins, again, a nice active swim aid, so the children can't just float around on them. They have to work to use them. They're great for their balance, great for their independence, and obviously for the freedom of movement. Their arms and their legs are fully free to move, and to help them learn to swim. With the swim fins, definitely I would say I wouldn't just buy one and then bring it on holiday with me. You definitely need to have used it and practiced it with your child. If you haven't yet used one in class, it's worth asking your teacher whether they think that your child would be ready for one. But definitely, I would say bring your little one to a swimming pool, strap it on, and definitely get some practice with it. It can be, particularly if your little one is quite little, quite petite, and they haven't got the weight to fully weigh it down, they can find that actually sometimes if they're flat in the water, they can find it difficult to right themselves. So just be aware of that. And as with every swim aid, woggle, swim fin, whatever, and you should always be really close by your child. A swim aid is not a life-saving device, and you should always be really, really close by your child. But these are great because the child will wear them. They tend not to take them off because they're quite cool. It's a bit like being with a celebrity when you've got your child with a swim fin on when you're swimming. And yeah, they enjoy that, and it gives you a little bit of peace of mind because they can just run around the pool with this on, and it's not really affecting their arms or anything. But as I say, probably you're looking at kind of 2.5+ years for these. Depends on the child, depends on how big they are. They can wear them slightly younger, but around 2.5. For the younger ones, and this is a question we're asked a lot because we obviously don't use armbands in our classes, is whether or not we allow you guys to wear armbands. I would say for holidays, absolutely. They're small, they're flat, they're easy to pack, and for just pottering around the pool, for your little one will play on poolside and stuff a lot, you can pop it on and it gives you a bit of extra peace of mind. And obviously in the pool it gives them a bit of independence and stuff as well. What I would say is definitely don't just have them on all of the time. Practice the things that you do in class when you're in the water with them, but definitely when you're on holidays there's no reason for you not to use them. Again though, I would say probably from about 18 months. For younger children, for babies, really swim aids are kind of pointless. A very small baby's in armbands is not going to be able to support their weight, is not going to be able to support their head, and they're not really worth the effort. For a very small baby, really, you're just looking at holding baby in the water. I would definitely not recommend those rafts, the ones with the two little holes for the leg, the ring with the two little holes for the legs that the baby sits into. And the reason for that is really there's three main reasons. One, your baby's not swimming, only their legs are in the water, so that's kind of pointless. Two, either they're going to be too hot or they're going to be too cold because they're suspended above the water. Their arms and their body's not properly in the water, so they're either going to get burnt or they're going to be freezing. So again, not good. And third, from a safety point of view, they can very easily tip, and if they tip over, baby's legs are caught in the leg holes, and obviously that's a serious safety issue for me. So I would just avoid those if you can. I would also avoid rubber rings. It takes 2 seconds for a child to lift their hands above their heads and just slide straight through the rubber ring. there again, they're pointless. They don't allow the child to swim. They don't allow any freedom of movement. So yeah, I would avoid those ones as well. But yeah, if you have any questions, you can always just let us know. Your teacher's happy to answer any questions, or you can ask us anytime. In terms of buying a swim fin or a woggle or whatever, we always have them in stock. And actually the swim fins, we sell them cheaper than you can buy them online often. So, and we'll deliver them to your class for you. But yeah, if you have any questions, just let us know, and yeah, happy holidays.